Hello, everyone. Okay.
They're like, who's here?
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I am filming from my home in Toronto, and this is very impromptu. My name is Joey Niceforo, and I'm going to be accompanied by Kyle Kemp tonight, who doesn't want to be seen. But I'm very, very fortunate to have him play. He's a fabulous player, and we thought we would just perform like we do at home. He's not a professional, but I think he plays beautifully, and I'm thrilled that we're able to do this for you. And so we're going to be doing a whole bunch of Christmas songs that I love, that I grew up listening to, I want to thank Dropout Entertainment for asking us to do this, and so I hope you enjoy it. There has been no rehearsal. That was one of the stipulations that came with Kyle playing, because, again, we just wanted to have fun, sing a whole bunch of carols. You can have us on in the background while you cook dinner or while you're having dinner with your family. So enjoy. This is probably my favorite Christmas song, Oh Holy Night. It was probably one of the first songs I ever learned. I'm from Sudbury, Ontario, and my first singing teacher was a French nun at the convent up in Sudbury. And this was one of the first songs that she ever taught me. And so, hope you enjoy.
Effacer la tâche originelle et de son père arrêter le courroux. Le monde entier tressaille d'espérance à cette nuit qui lui donne soin. Peuple à genoux, attends ta délivrance.
Second verse, right?
Yep.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and devil pining, till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. All night divine.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this special Christmas edition of Quarantine Songs. I see we got about 110 people watching right now. Thank you guys so much for letting just up to 120, but thank you guys for letting us join you in your homes for this Christmas special. I've got one of the most talented singers I know here with us for tonight. As you just heard, got some beautiful, beautiful Christmas songs for us. Joey Niceforo, I'm gonna bring him in right now. How's it going, Joey?
Hello, Jesse. Very good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Excellent.
That was such a beautiful way. I know you already did it because we pre-recorded it, but what a beautiful way to start the show.
Thank you very much, and I really appreciate you asking me to do this. It means a lot, and I love working with you.
Oh, fantastic. We love any opportunity we get to work with you too.
Excellent.
And this has been amazing. Yeah, I guess we've done some Christmas things in the past, so I'm really glad you were able to do this. I really wanted to get something to add some holiday cheer to some people's homes because I don't know, this year is definitely a very weird Christmas. And just to have your voice is already making me feel more Christmassy. So thank
Aw,
you.
thank you. Well, I'm glad you asked because I haven't been doing anything. I, like everybody else, during this crazy year with the pandemic, I haven't been able to really perform, and so it really gave me something to look forward to prepare because I haven't been able to do that. And I mean, it was difficult because it's almost like working out. You kind of you have to get back into shape.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so much fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, me and Chris went down and pre-recorded this with you. So we got our own little mini personal concert. Everybody else has to wait a few minutes to see it here. But can you tell us about some of the songs that you performed for this?
Yeah. So first of all, I'm thrilled that my fabulous pianist Kyle Kemp agreed to do this.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yes, thank you, Kyle. Because with the lockdown rules, and it's you can't really be doing things, especially performing with people that you don't live with. So luckily, I live with Kyle, and he's a fabulous pianist, but he's not a professional. That's what he wants me to tell everybody, but I think he plays just as good as one.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have said that, I honestly would not
No,
have known.
no, but that's why you can't see him at home. So it's not that we cut him out. He didn't want to be seen, and so we decided to do what we do here at home, which is to perform songs in the Reader's Digest Christmas book. There's actually an album that they have, Reader's Digest published long time ago, I think, years ago. And they have all of the best songs, Oh Holy Night, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which I don't know if anybody has ever heard me sing that, but I wanted to do it. We're doing Silent Night. One of my other favorites, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, that was made famous by probably one of my all-time favorite female artists, Judy Garland, and a couple of more.
Nice, nice. Yeah, a pretty good. I feel like you hit a pretty wide variety of them.
Oh, thanks. We tried. As many as you let us do.
Awesome. So yeah, as I said, we're gonna jump into some more of those. So we're gonna play those all in between. I do just want to let everybody know. So right now we are casting live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, as well as at quarantinesongs.com. If you guys are watching from any of those platforms, if you make a comment, it's going to show up on the screen down here like this. So we're going to be listening to some Christmas music tonight with Joey. You guys also have the opportunity to ask him any questions that you have, though, as we'll be doing an AMA.
Be nice. Be nice with the questions.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for all the beautiful comments already. Yeah, you're getting a whole lot of love here, Joey, and we're just getting started.
Oh yeah, I can see this. This is great. Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
lots of
everybody.
people here with us.
It's amazing. Thank you.
But yeah, so I'll jump into a couple more songs here. And as I said, if you guys keep commenting, we'll keep showing them to Joey. He'll be watching off to the side here, and if you guys got questions, we'll get them in there after a couple songs. Thank you one last time for joining us. Here is some more Christmas music from Joey Niceforo.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Great job. That was beautiful. So this next song is by one of my favorite singers, Judy Garland. I absolutely love her, and this song means so much to me because of the words, especially I think in the times we're living now, not being able to see the people we love most. Some of the words, through the years we all will be together if the fates allow, and so I hope next year we'll be able to be with our family members and that things get back to normal. And I hope you enjoy this one. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, are dear to us, gather near to us once more, and through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon that highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Yay! Isn't Kyle amazing? Doesn't he play beautifully? He's so good.
He's fantastic. Yeah, Kyle, if you're watching this, you're getting a lot of love in the comments.
He is.
Yeah.
It's all about Kyle in the comments. Thank you. I'm reading all of these amazing comments. Thank you so much. People are watching from all over. This is great. No questions. I'm very thankful.
Yeah, lots of nice comments. No questions in yet. That means I get to ask you a few. So
Uh-oh.
how's these are crazy times for everybody with the pandemic. How has your quarantine been? What have you been up to keep busy and creative?
You know, the first couple of months, I actually, and I don't want it to sound horrible, but I kind of enjoyed it. I'm more of a loner anyway, and so being alone was fine for me. Got to watch movies and kept catch up on shows that I've never seen before. But I missed singing, so I've been able to do actually a couple of online performances. Uh, and Through that, I started working for a company in the States called Yacht Me, and I'm the production manager. And so we work with nonprofits, and we put together these online events for them so that they can raise money for these incredible foundations. And it's been gratifying because I can be artistic and we're helping people, and so I've been really lucky in that sense that I haven't been singing much, but I managed to do something else, and so very, very thankful for that. And I'm also thankful for the fact that luckily none of my close family members or close friends have gotten COVID-19, and so I'm very thankful for that. And I just hope and pray that continues until we can all get the vaccine.
Yeah. Hopefully we're all done with this sooner rather than later.
Yes.
But that's beautiful to hear that you've still been able to keep the music going, which is it's more important than ever. Some people might disagree with that, but I feel like most people have really found the value in just being able to escape in music.
Yes.
What do you think it is about music that just kind of gives you that escape that we need during this?
I don't know. I think it's almost like you go to another place sometimes, especially for some of the singers that I love to listen to. I just think about nothing else but the amazing sounds that these musicians make, and there's something inside of you. I think it does something to you, and to be able to share that gift also, I think is an amazing thing. To be able to perform. I mean, I'm not saying I'm anything like the people that I look up to, and the fact that I have people that like the way I sing, I'm very grateful for. Yeah, I mean, it's a very good question, and I think it takes you to another place.
Nice. That's a great answer to that. Yeah, who are some of your favorite artists to get lost in? Who's inspired your music?
Oh, okay. So, well, first of all, I was trained as an opera singer. Okay, when I started, I never really used to listen to music growing up as a kid. I mean, my dad used to listen to a little bit of opera and Frank Sinatra, and that kind of music. And but then when I received as a Christmas present when I was 16 the three tenor CD. And I thought, what am I going to do with this? So it sat on my dresser for probably a few months. And then I remember putting it on and listening to it, and I started crying. I actually skipped to the last song of the album, which was Nessun, and it overwhelmed. I was absolutely overwhelmed by listening to this beautiful piece of music by these three incredible singers, and started singing along with it. And so then I decided to start taking singing lessons. And so for the longest time, the only thing I listened to was opera. And then slowly I kind of decided to go and listen to other things. And I discovered Dame Shirley Bassey, who is just her voice and the way that she phrases, the lyrics. Oh, and Judy Garland, of course. I mean, everything just comes out of her from her soul. And I love the Beatles. I love some of the current pop artists, Elton John, Celine Dion. My God, she's amazing. But yeah, so I try to listen to everything now.
Nice. What would you say? What would you say were the top songs? I don't know if you use Spotify or any type of playlist, but what are some of the top songs that you've been listening to in December of 2020?
To be honest with you, uh, uh, that notification came up. Well, this is your list, Joey.
Yeah,
So it's been a lot of Dolly Parton, who I forgot to mention, who I love. Maria Callas, who is a famous opera singer, and Shirley Bassey. So those are the top ones.
nice,
Yeah, we've been listening actually to the Reader's Digest Christmas playlist on Spotify, so that's been fun too.
nice, nice. That's awesome. Oh, I'm seeing there's your mom's in here.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Yeah, amazing. That's awesome. Yeah, sorry. I wish we had time to say hi to every single person in this room who has
I
been
know
commenting because you guys are all so kind.
these are
Um,
great comments. Thank you so much, everybody.
yeah, this is really fantastic. And once again, I really appreciate you guys all joining us. This is definitely making my Christmas. But like, how about for you, Joey? Have things felt Christmassy this year? Like it seems weird and off, and I haven't been able to get into it. But this is helping. How's your season been?
Yeah, I mean, usually I go to the Eaton Center here in Toronto. For those of you who don't know, I live in Toronto, and it's the biggest mall downtown, and it's packed with people, and you hear the music, and that's closed down now, and so it has been very difficult to get into the Christmas spirit. It took everything to get the tree up because we thought, we're not going to have people over. We're not going to have a big Christmas. But I think sometimes you have to force yourself to just kind of, move on as best as we can with the circumstances that we happen to be in, unfortunately. And yeah, but it definitely feels different. I mean, I can't imagine what some, people are going through who don't live with other people, who are alone going through this. My goodness, how
Yeah,
difficult must that be? And I think about it all the time. How lucky I am. I have two fabulous people that I live with, and yeah. So it's a tough time for everyone, but we have to try and make the best of it if we can.
definitely. Definitely. Yeah, that's all we can do, right? All we can do is make the best of the situation. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's it. Um so Carola's asking, she's got a question. She's from Sudbury, would love to hear a song from your latest album. In case anybody is just tuning in, I will kind of re-go over how we did this. So we pre-recorded Joey singing all of these songs so we could make sure they were all edited and perfect for you guys to hear. So he's live right now for the interview part, but the music is actually pre-recorded. So we can take any questions, just not song requests.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I wish, but maybe another time we can do this as a live stream.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna jump right into some more songs. As I said, if you guys do have any questions, feel free to throw them in there, and we'll get at that after another couple songs.
I have not dressed up.
It came upon the midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing.
That was short and sweet. That was lovely. It was beautiful. I have not dressed up probably since the last concert I did back in March. And so my clothes are feeling very tight. Everything feels so foreign to me. I usually wear jogging pants. I have not worn jeans since March. And so this feels very foreign to me and very tight. But it's nice to dress up. Okay, so what do we have next? How about we do Silent Night? Wouldn't that be nice? Standing up for this one.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy
Thank you. That was beautiful. Great job, Kyle. That was stunning. Okay, let's do some more.
Let's do some more indeed.
You kept a lot in there. Come on, Jesse.
I thought that part was too great to leave out of it.
Let's do some more.
You were yeah, that was too great of energy not to keep in there. Yes, this has been great. There was a good question. John was asking if you and Kyle are going to release a full Christmas album.
I could hardly get him to play that for me. Could you imagine trying to get him to do an album with me? Come on. Oh, but that would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. I'd love that. But
Well,
I'd have no choice in what I would sing on that album. So,
have you ever considered releasing any type of Christmas album yourself?
I would love it. I would love it because singing Christmas music to me is just so much fun, and there's so many beautiful tunes. I mean, I could probably do, 50 of them easily. But I never managed to record a Christmas album, so I think I should. I think that's a great idea.
Nice.
Great,
Nice.
great question, John.
Yes, yeah, thank you for the question. We got a few more pouring in. Please keep them coming. We can't let Joey off this easy.
Yes. An obvious question.
I skipped a question. Sorry.
Oh,
Miguel's asking an obvious question. If 2021 will bring us a new album.
We have been talking about doing a new album. And so some of the ideas are quite exciting, actually. But so far, they're just ideas. But I'm hoping they come to fruition by the end of the year. But great question.
Nice. Apricity is asking, she'd like to know what a goal of yours is for 2021 musically.
Oh, great question, Apricity. And I would say musically, that was the question?
Musically, yeah.
Musically. Probably doing another album would be great, but I would say maybe if everything goes well with the vaccine, performing live in front of people again. There's nothing like having people looking at you while you're singing. It's a really strange, difficult thing, and I've always found it awkward to just sing to a camera. And even looking at myself, I feel a little awkward because I like to look at people and smile, but then if there's nobody in front of me, I just feel like anyway. But yeah, so that would be a great goal, and doing an album.
Nice, cool.
Musical goals, yes.
That's that was a great question. I saw earlier you mentioned that I'm a looking a little Santa Clausy here over Apricity. I never noticed till I put the hat on, but now that I got the facial hair grown out a little bit, if I get a little older, I might make a good Santa someday.
I actually thought it was part of your toque. Is that real? Is it?
They should make that like the ad.
They should. I would buy one. You look great.
Nice. What are you up to yourself for Christmas, Joey?
I don't know yet. For those of you watching who don't live in Canada or in Ontario, our premier yesterday just announced that there's going to be another major lockdown the day after Christmas. And so, I don't know. I think it's going to be a very quiet and small event for sure. We have to be safe. We have to make sure our loved ones are safe. And so, I'm not sure. It's definitely going to be a different Christmas. That's for sure.
Nice. Yeah.
What about you? Are you from Toronto?
No, I'm from Saskatchewan actually.
Are you going back?
No, I am not this year with everything going on. Definitely can't wait to see my family once the world kind of goes back to normal, because that's been, yeah, I don't know, that would be absolutely lovely. What's something that you're doing, because we can't be around people, but what's something you can do to kind of make Christmas more Christmassy? What's something you'll be doing to add to that?
Watching Christmas movies. We've actually watched a couple already on Netflix.
Nice.
And I want to watch. I mean, I think everybody's seen Home Alone, but I want to watch Home Alone 2. I'm sure I watched it as a kid, but I want to watch that again.
Nice.
Yes, and maybe go skating, because I think even though everything's shut down because it's outside, I think that's still allowed. So probably rent some skates. I used to be a hockey player, actually, and I was horrible. I'll never forget my father. He was so proud of me, and even though I was really bad, but the first time I scored, it was on my own team, and he didn't realize it. And he was so excited, jumping up and down, saying, "That's my son!" Yay! I'm a horrible hockey player, but I still remember how to skate, kind of.
That's funny. When's the last time you went skating?
The last time I went skating was actually last January, February. I went up to a friend's place up in Collingwood, and they have a lovely ski cottage up there, and so we went skating, and that was fun. But before that, probably 20 years before that. But I
Wow.
still, it's amazing. You still actually remember how to skate.
Yeah, I went probably 2 years ago for the first time in a decade, and I was like, "There's no way, like this is gonna be terrible." But I got on there. It was like, yeah, you just know. Apparently, you're Canadian. You just remember. It's just born into you.
That's right.
So we got a lot of support for the Christmas album idea in the comments. A lot of people
good.
saying they'd be buying that one.
Excellent.
We also got a couple people asking slash really hoping that your first concert back will be Sudbury. Any ideas on that?
I love Sudbury. For those of you who don't know, Sudbury is my hometown, and they are the most supportive people in the world, and I love you all. And it probably will be Sudbury, in all honesty.
Nice.
I don't know.
Nothing like a hometown concert.
Nothing like a hometown concert. I used to sing with a group called the Canadian Tenors a long time ago, back in 2005, 2006. And the mayor at the time named August 11th Joey Niceforo Day. And so, the fact that I have such a supportive town that would give me my own day, and who am I? I'm a nobody. But
Obviously not Joey.
but that was pretty amazing. I mean, and that's where Alex Trebek is from Sudbury, Ontario.
Oh yeah, I did not know that one.
Was from Sudbury, Ontario. God rest his soul. But I know we're very, very proud that he was from Sudbury, and he was also very proud of it as well.
Nice. Yeah, it's always great to have the support of your hometown, and that's crazy. I didn't know you had your own day there. That's pretty incredible. I don't think a lot of people could say that.
No, I love it. I do my own little parade around my block on every August 11th.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a cat joining us here?
Yeah. So this is Jack.
Nice. Hi, Jack.
Say hi to everybody. He's about, I think, 13 or 14, and I have a dog as well, but he's more like a dog. All he wants to do is cuddle. He's the best cat in the world.
Nice. What else do we got for questions here? Carol's asking if Joey, if you and Kyle did the Christmas tree. It looks lovely.
Yes, we did. Thank you very much. And Sonia Uchi, who I have to mention, is a fabulous woman. She produced my first solo album. I was going to quit singing years ago after I was in a couple of crossover groups, and she said, "You know what? No, I believe in you. I believe in your talent." And she was actually going to buy another horse, but instead she said, "I would like to support you," and thank God she did, because I think we did a really, really amazing album with that song. That album called "Priceless" that we did at Abbey Road Studios in London. It was an amazing experience.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. For anybody who is watching it doesn't know, Joey's last album was recorded at Abbey Road Studios. How was that experience of just even being in that building, let alone recording in there?
I'm always nervous to begin with. I mean, I was nervous before doing this interview, even though I wasn't singing live. And I did not sleep at all the night before. I mean, not a wink. So I remember getting up at 4 a.m. and went outside for a walk outside the hotel in London, and there was nobody on the streets, just to kind of take my mind off of everything. And so finally, time couldn't come sooner enough to leave to go to the studio. And we walk in, and they were doing the music. They were actually recording the music for the James Bond movie at the time. And so, you could see the screen, and you can see how they were trying to get the music onto whatever scene they were recording, and that was amazing, but made me even more nervous. And then you see all of the pictures of people who have recorded there before, from
Yeah.
present day Adele to famous opera singers like Maria Callas. And I think, what am I doing here? And I was so nervous. And then I heard the orchestra warm up, and then they played the first take, and I bawled. I'm Italian and French, so I cry a lot.
Yeah, that's twice just in this interview.
Yeah, yeah. So I was crying like a baby, thinking how lucky I was to be in this space with the talent of the orchestra. And I'll never forget it. I'll never ever forget that experience. It was amazing, and I'm very lucky and thankful to Sonia
Nice.
and Kyle.
Yeah, I think that really says a lot too, right? Especially during this year, it's been crazy times, and we really need to support each other as humans.
Yes,
And you were saying, just her support when you were about to go up or give up, one person's support made all the difference. And look at the beautiful and amazing things that came out of that. And like
absolutely.
one person really can make a difference, and we need to show each other love. And if 2020 has shown us anything, I feel like that's a big lesson we got from it.
Beautiful, beautiful. I couldn't say it better myself. That was beautifully said. I agree, 100%.
Yeah. We got some more questions poured in here.
Okay.
Caroline saying, "Hey Joey, do you remember the concerts with the Palestrina Chamber Chorus in Canada and Italy? Love from Alberta and Caroline."
Yes. Okay. So I would say there's three professional parts to my life. So the first was me as an opera singer. The second was with the fabulous crossover groups that I was in. And the third is now me as a soloist. And so when I was first starting out, really, really young, I was still studying at the Conservatory of Music here in Toronto at the Glenn Gould School of Music. And one of my colleagues, Laura Polarski, came up to me and said, "Hey, there's a man that I know who's looking for a young Italian tenor to sing this beautiful Italian Christmas song. And it's a beautiful old traditional Italian Christmas song." And I didn't know the song at the time. And this is before, if you can believe it, before really the internet and email and scanning and all that kind of came out. And so I had this little ratty sheet of music that she gave me. And so I learned it. And it's a beautiful song. So I again, was nervous, very green, had basically just moved to Toronto from Sudbury. And I auditioned and I sang for him. And he loved it. And right away, he's like, "Okay, you're going to sing in the choir. I'm going to take you to Italy, and you will be the tenor." And he was amazing. Alberto Di Giovanni is his name. And he gave me my first scholarship to study in Italy. And so I studied there for about a year. I studied Italian language at the university. And I also studied music. And also with the Palestrina Choir, I met a lot of amazing people. And we also got to travel to Italy about 5, 6 times. I had never been on a plane before until I joined this amazing group. And you know what? You're right. One person can change your life. And he really did change my life. I met my singing teacher through him, one of my singing teachers who really taught me a lot in terms of singing and style. And Hermano Mauro is his name. But had I not met this Alberto Di Giovanni, I wouldn't have had all these amazing experiences. For the people who know of Sophia Loren, beautiful Italian actress, I received also a scholarship, the Italia nel Mondo scholarship, which is Italians of the World. And I got to go to Italy and perform in Rome. And she was also getting an award that night, Sophia Loren. And she was sitting in the front row, I remember, with her sister. And I was, again, so young and just so green, thinking, what am I doing here? But the performance went really well. And so I have to thank him a lot. So it's a very good question. Actually, Alberto, and I know I'm not supposed to sing live, but Alberto I just joined Facebook. Can I just do something live?
I would love that.
I don't know how this will turn out mic-wise, but I'm
Let
going
me
to
take myself out of here.
Okay, Alberto Di Giovanni, this is for you. Now, I brought the lyrics just in case. I'm going to do a little bit for you, okay? This is Mille cherubini in coro, which is 1,000 little cherubs in the chorus. And so it's a traditional lullaby for children, and it's probably one of the most beautiful pieces and one of the first Italian traditional songs that I learned. So this is for you. There's no music in the background, a cappella. You got to turn this down. Mille cherubini in coro ti sorridono dal cielo. Una dolce canzone t'accarezza il crin. Una manti guida lieve fra le nuvole d'or, sognando e vegliando per te, mio tesoro, proteggendo il tuo cammino. Mwah. Grazie, Alberto, for everything. I appreciate it.
Wow, that was beautiful. I was just saying goosebumps, and my eyes are welling up. That is.
Aww. Maybe you have the flu. I'm kidding. Thank you. I mean, that's the first time I sang that in years, but if Alberto Di Giovanni is on, it's the only way that I could thank him for everything.
That's amazing. So I've got two more fan questions here. Then
Yes.
we're going to jump into another Christmas song.
Okay.
This is wow, yeah, the comments are going crazy. People love that one, Joe.
Oh, there's one that says from Fiona that says, I want to hear more songs. So I guess we have to shut up.
Yeah, I saw that one. She's ready for more music.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, we can jump into one more Christmas song now, and then we can get those last questions in. So we've only got 2 songs left.
Okay.
I'm gonna play one right now. So if you guys do have any questions, this will be the last chance. Then I'm gonna have to cut that off. Yeah, and we've been chatting for it's almost 8 o'clock. This has been almost an hour already. This is really flew by.
People want to go eat.
People want to go eat.
They're tired of it.
Okay, this one's I'll Be Home for Christmas. I don't think anybody's getting tired of you yet, Joey.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
Beautiful.
Yay!
Zale saying Joey and Kyle are just what 2020 needed. I 100% agree with you, Zale.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to jump into these two questions we got, if I can just find them.
And I was told to keep my answer shorter.
Keep your answers short.
Less talking.
I was reading people saying they're willing to stay here till midnight and they would rather listen to you than eat. So I think you're okay.
That was my mom. Thanks, Mom.
Shoot. So the first question was, I was gonna have to paraphrase this, but it was from Will Smith, and the question was, who would your dream duet be?
Oh, good question. Okay. Dream duet would be with Celine Dion, hands down. I mean, my goodness. She has an incredible voice, but she performs. That's my short answer. Next.
Nice. That would be a great Canadian crossover there.
Mhm.
The next question was from Dawn Fowler, and she was asking when your Abbey Road record, which was Priceless, was recorded.
When it was recorded?
Yeah.
So that was recorded in 2016, I think. And so, but we only released it, I think, 2 years ago, because it took forever to put the whole thing together. We had a huge 86-piece orchestra, yeah, so it was recorded 4 years ago.
Nice. Yeah, no, what a beautiful album. If you guys haven't checked that out, I definitely recommend that one. And we made a pretty cool video for that for one of the songs off of that album too.
That's right, you did, A Note to God.
Yeah.
Which almost has 100,000 views. Good job on YouTube. And The Winner Takes It All, actually, is probably my favorite song from that album. So if you go on YouTube, it's almost at 1 million views. I'm very, very proud of that.
Crazy. And that one's got a whole 40-piece orchestra. Like that video is
86,
crazy.
come on, don't put it down.
What's that? 86? Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm not even close. Not even close. That's funny. Alana, so she was the one who was saying that she would rather see you than eat. So she guess she's your mom now.
Oh.
Nat is asking, what was your motivation and what made you want to sing?
Oh, good question. I honestly couldn't think about doing anything else growing up. I mean, it was probably that or nothing. I just, I don't think I had a talent for anything else. But I'll say that I wasn't, your family is always so supportive and tells you how great you are. But I don't think I was, I had a lot of work to do, I think, to get to the point that I'm at now. I was very lazy. I was, even in university, I just, and I don't know why I was lazy, but I didn't work hard on perfecting my singing, and I regret that. But good question, Nat. I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
Nice. Yeah, Shan, love you from back home. Also, so Kyle just posted some links. Oh, Chris is going too. I assume if you click any of those links, that will go to the videos that Joey was just talking about.
Excellent. Great job, guys.
Helen was just saying, I'm so happy to get to listen to you tonight. I'm missing some family right now, and you're helping me feel better.
Aw, thank you. That means a lot to hear that.
Yeah, that's
I hope
beautiful.
you have a great Christmas.
Yeah, as once again, I've said this a few times, but I really appreciate everybody joining us here together tonight. Yeah, nobody gets to see as many people as they want to see, so it's really beautiful to just kind of see everybody together here online. I know it's not quite the same, but I really feel like we're having a beautiful little holiday get together. So thank you so much, Joey, for singing, and to everybody who's tuned in. This has been beautiful.
Thank you.
Christina's asking, what was your song selection process like for your album? That's a good question.
Ooh, it was actually fun because I never really recorded an album by myself before or got to choose what songs I was going to do. So I had a lot of help from the people around me. Winner Takes It All was suggested by Kyle from the Mamma Mia movie with Meryl Streep.
Good call, Kyle.
Yeah, because she broke it down, and so we just kind of went further with it for that song. And other ones from this amazing producer, John Jones. who's out in LA, he came up with a lot of other suggestions, and some that I've always wanted to sing. So yeah, great question.
Nice. Nicole's asking, when you did Open Arms, did you translate the French part?
Yes, good question, Nicole. So I speak French, and I do speak now a little Italian, thanks to Alberto for getting me to Italy. And I love translating songs into French, and so I translated that, and I'm actually quite happy with it. It's one of my favorite songs. So thank you for that question.
Nice. Yeah, well, I was just saying, I'd love to hear more about your experience singing in Chinese.
Oh, so I went to China last year for about a month. I think it was last year, or maybe it's 2 years
Yeah,
ago
I
now.
was gonna say, was this only last year?
Maybe 2 years. And so I got selected to go and perform, but I had to learn 2 songs in Mandarin, and I love a challenge, and I managed to learn this one song that had like 5 or 6 different verses, but I loved it, and apparently my accent was quite good, and I thoroughly enjoyed the whole experience, from singing in Chinese and meeting the people and the food, and I mean, great people. It was a great experience.
Nice. Yeah, since I'm having some live music withdrawals, can you share one of your favorite live music stories?
From me performing.
Yeah, yeah, from anything from your whole career.
Okay, so I would say singing in front of Sophia Loren was pretty amazing. We sang with Marie Osmond at Disney World, and she was so much fun. She had just started taking classical lessons, and so she sang with us in an operatic voice, and that was beautiful. Another one I would say is when we sang with Tom Cochrane, his famous song "Life is a Highway."
Yeah,
That was pretty cool. He was great. Yeah, so I think those would be highlights.
nice. That was wow, that was a beautiful. I wish you were singing "Life is a Highway" now, just from hearing those few notes of
You don't want it.
that.
You don't want it. Oh, somebody said high school concert. Yes, that's right. I used to sing in high school.
Nice,
Sir, uh, Nic- Sir, I forget. Oh, Rachel Wautier. She was our principal and choir conductor.
nice. That's asking, is it hard to translate in French or Italian?
For me, Italian, because I speak better French than I do Italian. And some people will say I don't speak English quite well either. So very well. See, I should have said very well, not quite well. There you go. There you have it.
There you go. Oh, Miguel's even pushing my question further. What was the most fun moment in a live performance?
The most fun moment, probably been a few. The most fun would be probably when I'm on tour. Whenever I'm on tour, singing in groups. I mean, those are just always amazing. Whether we were in Italy with, the Palestrina Choir, performing in all of these amazing concert halls and churches, and the food. My gosh, is always a highlight for me wherever I go. It's probably a bad answer, but sorry, Miguel.
No, but touring, like it's like what an amazing experience. It's like vacation because you get to travel, but then you get to play music every night. Which, if it's something you love, like what else could be better than playing music in a new venue and meeting new people and getting a new energy and experience every time.
That's
It's hard to replicate. That's for sure.
That's right. Singing for your supper.
Singing for your supper, yeah, that's all part of the fun for sure. Um, yeah, so we're wrapping up an hour here. I think I got through all the questions. If I did miss any, you can re-put that and I'll get that there. But I think we got through them.
Great.
I know you talked a little bit about your goals, and kind of what's possibly coming up for 2021. I know it's hard to predict. But what would you say, like, what is the likelihood of new music coming soon from your end?
I'm hoping that it would come soon, but probably realistically, maybe not uh, performing until 2022, because they're saying that most people won't get vaccinated till the end of this of 2021.
Yeah.
And so, but it doesn't stop me from recording. I bought all this fabulous equipment, so I could probably record some of it at home. But I think we still
Yeah.
want to do something with an orchestra. Once you perform and record with a big orchestra, it's very difficult to do anything else. And another goal, non-musically, is just to be, as healthy and as happy as it possibly can. And I think that would probably be everyone's wish as well, just to try and get through this year. And so I hope everybody stays safe and I hope everybody has an amazing Christmas, as amazing as it can be. And yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sure that makes the music better too in the long run, right? It's all a cycle. Okay, so I got 3 more questions here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get those through. I think we're gonna have to cut off the questions after that. Sorry about that, guys, but we'll do these last 3 questions, and then we've got one more song from Joey, and then we're gonna close it off. It's a beautiful one. I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's one more very nice song coming up. But we'll get through these. Nat's asking, would you ever go back to being in a group, or do you like being solo?
Very good question. Try to make this
Good
short.
question.
Being in a group was amazing, but I was always very insecure. And so I liked having other people in the group so that I wouldn't shine. And so I don't think for me, it was good for me for the type of personality I am. Um, I just always shied away and would never sing the high notes or would never sing the best line. And so I think after having stopped singing in groups and then having done my solo album and my solo project, I don't think I could ever go back, because I feel like I've grown as a performer and as a person, and I feel like I've worked on my singing more because I don't have other people to rely on, and it has nothing to do with the other people I sang with, because they all were amazing people. It's just has to do with my personal growth. So I don't think I could. I'd fall back into the trap. Next one.
Yeah, that's I'll move on to the next one. But I like that is a pretty crazy thing about a lot of artists. Even just talking to you, right? Like you made a few comments. It's the same with Kyle. Like you are obviously an extremely amazing singer, but sometimes it's hard to see that for yourself and like kind of accept that, because that's just not how. I'm sure that's just not your personality. So
Yeah.
how did you come out of that shell? What did you do to like break through that?
I think sometimes you have to not care less, but you can't be so hard on yourself, maybe. You have to realize that nobody's perfect, and you're going to sing an awful note once in a while. And, you have to realize that sometimes life is short. And if this is our only life, boy, do I have to take advantage of it. And I think it was having that realization of, getting a little older. I'm still young, but just thinking about wanting to take advantage of every opportunity that comes my way. And so I think that was a huge part of it, and still is. And when I'm hard on myself and I had an awful performance, I try to tell yourself, Joey, you're very lucky. Enjoy the moment. Don't be too hard on yourself. Not everybody's going to like you. There's probably people watching right now that are hating this. But you know what? A lot of people, looking at the comments, a lot of people are enjoying this. Anyway, so
That's a beautiful answer. Yeah,
thank you.
that's
Thank
that's a
you.
great way of putting it.
People probably want to hear the last song.
We got a few more questions to get through.
Be quicker, I promise. Sorry.
Oh, I don't think anybody's in a rush here. We've still got near 100 people in the room, so I think everybody's really interested in hearing this. See, this goes back to that last question. I think people are super interested in learning more about you, Joe. Thea's asking, can you talk more about your experience singing outside the booth at Abbey Road with the live orchestra?
Oh, that was amazing. The first few takes of that album, priceless. I was in the booth, not in the same room as the orchestra. And then it was the third song, I think, was Winner Takes It All that we were recording. And so the conductor said, Joey, do you want to come into the room and sing with the orchestra? And I was like, yes. So went into the room, and you can actually see the video of me singing with that orchestra for the first time on Winner Takes It All. That's the footage that we used, and it just was magical. I was in another world. Yeah, it was most amazing experience. Good question,
Nice.
Taya. Thank you.
What do we got? Linda's asking, is there one or two songs that didn't make the cut for Priceless that would you like to record on a future album?
Ooh, good question, Linda.
These are all really good questions.
They
So
are.
thank you, everybody.
Amazing fans and friends, and it's amazing. There are a couple of songs. Barry Manilow. There were a couple of songs that we had done a pre-recording for, and I think I'm alone right now. Jesse, did we lose you? Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be your host for this evening.
I'm still here. I just lost my light source, so I'm changing that up quick.
That's okay. Yeah, so there's two songs from by Barry Manilow that I remember doing a pre-recording, or pre-production, sorry, and those were stunning. So I think I might do those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, last question for you.
Last question.
Last crowd question. What socks are you wearing today?
I am wearing. I'm actually told not to. Well, I should show you. Can you see the gold? There.
Nice.
Gold stripes. Thank you, Alana, for that question.
Beautiful. Yeah, okay, so that is all the questions. Again, thank you so much to everybody who did put in questions. Those were those were really good questions. A lot of those had really introspective and cool answers to them.
I did. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining.
Yeah, we're so I'm gonna close the show off with your one last song here. Before we leave, though, yeah, do you got any last messages for everybody during these crazy times?
Everybody stay safe. I love you. I love the support, the fact that you were all here tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you for your lovely comments and questions. And I hope 2021 will be a better year for all of us. Stay safe. Love you. And thank you, Jesse and Dropout Entertainment, for doing this. You're an amazing host. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for everybody for joining this. I really hope that everybody does have a very Merry Christmas and a happy rest of their holidays. I know this is a crazy year, but hopefully this music just kind of added to your guys' holidays. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. We're going to close off with one song. And yeah, Merry Christmas. Bye, and I'll hopefully see you all in 2021.
Yay. Thank you, everybody.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile, and on every street corner you will hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
One more verse.
Strings of street lights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all this bustle, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling.